He's looking for a situation that he can control. Like this, you're not dictating the terms here. You know, you've dictated too much for too long.
The drama on Little People Big World might be on hold or pause or never coming back, who knows. But the conflict between Zach Roloff and his dad, Matt Roloff, is far from over. I was shocked this week while listening to Zach and Tori's podcast called Raising Heights. Zach said that issues with his dad are not solved. Well, we kind of know that. And he said it was largely due to narcissism, which is a pretty bold statement against his dad. He's basically calling Matt a narcissist at this point. And I'm sure he has even worse things to say about Karen. Let's be real. Things are not well with the Roloffs and haven't been for a while. And in Matt's new interview, he just is beating around the bush like this feud is just a blip in the radar. Just saying families have ups and downs. There's a huge lack of accountability and communication just overall. Oh, it's not great, Zach said. People are still in the denial they didn't do anything wrong. And honestly, the denial thing, yes, I completely agree. Even as a viewer, Matt makes little digs about Zach not coming around, but doesn't really take accountability for, in my opinion, leading on Jeremy and Zach for years, dangling the farm dream in front of them, and then pulling out at the last second or something, and then acting like they did something. I still don't even understand what really happened there and why the boys don't have the farm. I think I'm a little bit more Team Zach, but I also think the feud has gone on too long and that it's just going to be too hard to come back from it completely. Zach and his wife, Tori Roloff, announced in February that they would not be returning if there is a season 26 of Little People Big World. They said they want to focus on their family and their life away from the spotlight. And apparently they'll do this by having a podcast and a YouTube channel. They're on that influencer train and it's all going pretty well, looks like. Someone did ask Tori if she intended on being a teacher again, and she said not really the way things are now, but that she subs at her kids' school sometimes. So, by the way, Amy and Tori, I think, both do substitute teaching. During the season 25 finale, Zach said that he had not much of a relationship with his dad, hoping time might eventually heal the rift. However, on his podcast, he expressed doubts about this happening anytime soon. In my mind, it's a narcissism, Zach said. So yeah, it's not great. I don't know. More time may heal. He said that while the dust has settled, nothing has been really fixed. Tori also weighed in on Instagram. She emphasized the distinction between forgiveness and boundaries. And this post was probably the most real or direct Tori has ever been about the situation, probably ever. She said, "For everyone saying we need to forgive, we did a long time ago. We hold no grudges here. However, it caused us to create boundaries." Really? No grudge? I highly doubt that there's no bad feelings. But you know, that's just me from an outside perspective. She also addressed rumors about preventing their kids from seeing their grandparents. She said, "The crap about us keeping our kids from their grandparents needs to stop. The grandparents can come visit anytime they want." Which kind of implies that they don't want to go there that much. Not sure what the boundaries are, but one of them is probably not going to the farm, I'm guessing. And one could be about not filming with Matt. I mean, I could assume because they didn't film together all of last season. Matt had said, "They've got 3 little kids and it's not for everyone. Zach knows better than anybody how difficult it is to raise your children in front of the camera with all the scrutiny and nitpicking. I'm super proud of Zach for making the decision that he's made for his family." So, as Little People Big World faces uncertain times, Zach and Tori are focusing on their family's well-being, away from the limelight, and did mention that their kids sometimes didn't want to film anymore, so they wanted to respect that. Will time eventually heal the rift between Zach and Matt? Only time will tell. I mean, I hope so. I still have faith, and I just hope they can do it before life moves on too far and it's going to be harder and harder for them to reconnect. I also think that Zach should still go to the farm. It's his childhood home, and I know it's a boundary or whatever, but in an episode, Zach said that the kids didn't ask to go to the farm or whatever, and they didn't really bring it up, but I bet you if you asked Jackson right now, would you want to go to the farm? He would probably say yes. And this is Zach's childhood property, and he should feel comfortable going there too. What do you think about the Roloff drama and about Zach dropping the narcissism comment? Let me know, and I'll be back with more updates. Bye, guys.